I'm Lila.
And I'm Nikki.
And welcome back to Dysfunctional Diaries.
Diary entry
35.
A diary to confess our sins,
boost our egos,
and put the fun back in dysfunctional. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Nikki's on something right now, you guys. It's like literally the worst
No,
right now.
I'm telling you, our roles reversed. I literally could not laugh. It took us so long to get the intro because I could not laugh.
I don't know what was going on with our friend.
I feel like I like drank a Red Bull and I did it.
It didn't feel Red Bull energy.
No.
It felt a little
Maybe
something
I'm
else.
tired. Maybe I'm just like tired, and it's like, you know when you get to that point of tired of like insanity.
I think you've passed it.
That's where I am.
I'm so happy for you.
am.
How
Well,
are you?
Oh. I'm great. How are you?
Sorry. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How are you, Delilah?
I'm cold. I'm very cold.
Yeah.
And it's really raining out, and I'm just cold.
We've been experiencing probably what's normal to other states and areas and cities and things, which is just like rain. But our city's not built for that.
No, we're not.
We don't know how to drive in it.
Nope.
It floods like crazy.
Yeah. Why the fuck does it flood like crazy over here?
Because our streets are literally not built for it, I think.
It's so weird. Don't we have like a drain system? No,
Probably not.
Apparently not. How's the rain making you feel?
The rain is great when I'm inside.
Yeah.
But as you know, we like hung out with I keep saying our friend Joe. Everyone's gonna know who she is already. So we hung out with Joe like through the weekend, getting like our last little days in all together.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Joe and I tried to leave, literally we drove like 6 minutes down the road, and Joe went through like an entire river. Honestly, I think I have a video. You can insert. Went through an entire river, and the bottom of her car, like what is it called? The undercarriage came off.
Yeah.
So we had to get towed, and Lila had to come pick us up like 2 hours after we left down the street from her house.
Yeah.
It was so fun. But other than that, like when we were inside, when we were watching movies, when we were like ordering food, or like when I went home, slayed. I loved it.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
When I went home.
Oh, okay. That because the other night, like the last night we had together, she was like, "I can't believe we fell asleep to RuPaul. All I woke up to."
Oh my god.
Let
me tell you. Well, actually, let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like? Well, actually, I know you. You're like a psycho. I was about to say, do you have a sleep show? Because to me, a sleep show. These are the requirements for a sleep show, or a show you fall asleep to. Right? Has to be a show that you've already seen.
Yeah,
okay?
Obviously.
Because you don't want to do the thing where it plays through the whole night and you have to rewind it.
Yeah.
And it like whatever. You
That's
wake
what
up.
she did with the Playboy fucking
Yes.
show.
I like will watch a docuseries and then wake up and by the way, I've watched that Queen Latifah movie just right. Even though I've already seen it, I wanted to watch it again. And I was like, perfect thing to fall asleep to. I've already seen it. I have watched it now, like rewinded it maybe 8 times.
I love that movie.
I kid you not. Because I'll like wake up in the middle of the night and think I'm going to be awake for a little, rewind it, knockout. This morning, rewinded it like 4 times.
Yeah.
But it has to be a show you've seen before. It has to be long so it can play. If you're like a person that falls asleep to shows, because some people don't like that. It has to like be long enough to play through. I feel like it can't be too like action packed.
Yeah.
It needs to be like somewhat chill. That's why I love like a good sitcom.
Yeah.
And not too like, I mean, you could turn down brightness, but with Lila's TV, not too bright, because Lila's
really
TV
bright.
is like,
It's really
it's
bright.
like looking at like stadium lights. It's insane.
That's your requirements?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I was gonna say what were your shows, but I know, but tell them what your shows
No,
are.
actually, I fell asleep to JC's VOD. I don't know. Ew, that makes me cringe when I say that. I accidentally fell asleep to it, and I woke up at like 3 a.m. because his like videos are 3 hours long, so I just like play it as background noise. And I woke up.
She's talking
and
about
I
a
said,
stream.
Yeah, I'm talking about a stream. And I woke up and I said, "There's men in my house right now. Like, what the fuck do I do?" Because it's like Crawford, JC, and Reggie.
It's
I'm
like
I'm fucked.
She watches these like 3-hour-long videos of like 12 men like doing like getting into Lord knows what, and it's like I don't know what
It's
about
really
Lila. She
embarrassing.
likes to be like in her tweaking in her sleep because she likes like RuPaul's Drag Race, which is loud and like I said, boom, it's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then she likes the VOD, which is them. They're most likely screaming
But
or burping or laughing.
I don't like falling asleep to it because as I've experienced, it feels like there's men in my house and there's never a man in my house.
Or scary movie.
Oh,
She
I do
likes
love
to fall
falling asleep to
scary
scary movie.
movies.
I fell asleep to Fear Street a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I just felt like at peace.
I want you guys to know, I don't even mess with scary movies. I can't even watch anything suggestive to being scary.
Oh my God.
night.
She called me the other night because I suggested a show to her. And she's like, Lila, can you just tell me if this is really scary? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what's scary? And she goes, the show I'm about to watch. And I'm like, okay, what is the show? I forgot what it's called.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. And I love that show. And it's not scary. I don't think it's scary personally.
It's like mystery comedy. But I was like, if they're murdering people in this, I don't want that to be my last
But it
image
wasn't
before I
like
go to bed.
She was like, be honest with me, is it scary? I'm like, I don't think so, but I don't know if you can go based off me because I don't think like a lot of things are scary. But was it scary?
No, it wasn't
Okay.
scary. But the thing with me is also, if I watch something before I go to sleep, my brain will like play that in my dreams. And then I'll wake up thinking I'm like being hunted by a serial killer or whatever the premise is of the show.
Wait, tell me why. I think I've
What?
said this before about Nikki, but I was getting into Stranger Things 4.
Oh my God, I knew you were going to say this.
And Nikki, I was like, Nikki, like, was it good? Was it scary? Like, and she's like, I really liked it, but I had to cover my blinds to go to sleep because I thought Vecna was gonna come. I was like,
listen.
What?
I'm not even trying to be funny. I've been like this since I was a kid. Like, I know
Oh my
Vecna
God.
is like not real, but I was seeing that thing in like his trailer home or whatever in the show.
Oh my God.
And then I was just like looking at the tiny little open blinds that I had, and I was like,
I was so confused. He's like kind of creepy looking,
yeah,
but like I don't think he's as creepy as like other things that we've seen.
for sure, for sure.
Oh my God. Okay.
So what's if you had to pick one sleep show, what is it?
Oh my
Or
God.
suggest a sleep show?
Oh my God, what the fuck would I suggest? I love watching American Dad to sleep. It makes me laugh.
You do
Roger's
love
my
that.
spirit animal.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't suggest Sex in the City because waking up to
It's all sex. You will wake up
crazy sex.
You will wake up to
Maybe.
like insane sex
Yeah.
at like 7 a.m. and be like, okay.
Also, my godchild like walks through my room to go to school, and so Bella has to go like, okay, let's just look straight, no listening, and like
Yeah.
it's bad. So maybe not Sex in the City. What do I watch to sleep? I watch Scooby Doo. I watch the most random things to sleep recently.
You do.
Like I haven't picked like a favorite show to watch to sleep.
I'm trying to think.
Like what have I been watching to sleep?
My go-tos are usually like long form sitcoms. So like New
Yeah.
Girl.
I
That's
love
my
watching
sleep
New
show.
Girl to
Ugly
sleep.
Betty.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Mindy Project.
I haven't watched the mini
I
project.
haven't
I want to
watched
start
it
it
in a
over.
while, but
I
I want-
really want to start
I
over.
also want to start it over. Will and Grace for a while when that was my
Oh,
obsession.
Yeah.
I was watching Will and Grace to bed. And what else do I watch to sleep?
I don't know.
A lot of New Girl, a lot of like that type of stuff.
Mhm.
Ugly Betty's like probably my number one sleep show because I've seen it like 5 times.
There was a show for a while on Netflix. I forgot what it's called, but I've never seen the show before, but I specifically put it on so I could fall asleep to it. It's like a nursing show in like the 1800s.
Oh
And
my
I-
god! Oh my god! I know what you're
Everyone
talking
loves
about.
it. It has like 13 seasons, and I would
Isn't it
watch
like
it to
they
sleep
deliver
constantly.
babies, like doula type thing?
It's like kind of like that vibe, and I'd watch it, and then I just fall asleep to it, and then I continuously picked that show to
Real?
fall asleep to,
real.
and I don't know really the plot. It's just vibes for
You've
me.
been on your like period piece shit, and I've been
I love period
I've
pieces
been
though.
begging. Lila.
What have you been baking me to
Lila?
watch?
You know how many The Buccaneers,
But I'm watching like
Bridgerton,
I
House of the Dragon's not real, but like that's a period piece. House of the Dragon.
I will get behind. I did get behind Bridgerton, ish. I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
Well, it's because we like weren't locked in.
I guess not.
You know, lock in by yourself.
Yeah.
Lila
I
gets
don't think
so
I'll watch it
annoyed.
by myself.
Lila gets so annoyed watching shows with me because recently Lila is the worst. Actually, she's the worst person to. If you want someone to catch details in a show, she's not gonna do it. Every time she tells me,
No,
like,
I would be
no.
like watching it and be like, I heard what they said, Nikki. And you're like, no, the glances. Look at the glances. And I'm like, what the
we're
fuck?
so opposite. I'm like every little detail. Like I want to see everything about the character and every way in which they interact. Lila will walk away from the TV during such a crucial part. That's why when she
the
tells me,
glances.
when she's like, I finished that show, I'm like, but did you really watch it? Because
I
she'll like go into the
did.
kitchen, go into the bathroom, not pause it like a psycho.
I rewind.
So I always
most of
tell
the
her
time.
recently in the show, so you've been watching, I've always been like, Lock in, Lila. Are you locked in? That's my new phrase.
Yeah.
Lock in. Are you locked in?
But even if I'm looking at it, I'm still zoned out.
I know.
There's I have to have some sort of distraction, and it works for me. It works for me.
It's not good. Because sometimes I'll tell you, you remember this part in the show, and you'll be like, I don't remember that at all.
Well, sometimes if it's a show that's a long show and I'm binging it out, then I have no recollection.
Really?
Joe talks to me about The Boys, and I was like, you have to remind me because I binged 3 seasons in 3 days. So it's too much for me to remember. I can't remember all of that. So if she's like, oh, remember this one scene? I'm like, jog my memory, queen. And then I remember if she just jogs it a little bit.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm just I like being distracted while watching TV. So that's why I usually watch the same thing over and over again.
True.
So I can walk away.
She does do that. She'll watch something over and over and over.
So sad. Oh, Jersey Shore. I love watching Jersey Shore to sleep.
You do.
My mom said...
See, that's a show you've seen a billion times.
I've seen that show so many times. At this point, now that I've been watching it, I have been literally quoting it. Just as they're going on, I'm literally saying what they're saying the whole time.
It's one of the best shows ever, to be honest.
So good.
I like watching it in summer, though.
Yeah, it is good because it makes you want to go out.
Yeah, it makes you want to be young and fun and other things.
Yeah, because we're so old.
We're so old.
old.
Do you want to get into some of the topics that I have written down?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what you've got to say.
Okay,
I'm so excited.
Lila and I decided for this episode, instead of doing a kitschy little game or whatever, we're gonna break it up. So we're gonna do a little girl talk, and we just thought of these off the cuff. Lila is gonna hear the topics I came up with.
I have some.
You do.
I told you before we started I had some.
Okay, then we're going to talk about our topics and see how we feel about them. So, when thinking about these topics, I thought about things that we've been watching recently, shows we've been binging, you know what I mean? And thinking of the problems that they have within that and just gauging how we feel about them, okay?
Okay.
So, to start off, I was thinking about Vanderpump Rules, right? Mm-hmm. If you know anything about Vanderpump Rules, there was a big scandal called Scandival.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked about it. We have a whole episode. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go refer to that. So then it brought me up to, you know how in the show, when I almost called him Scandival. When Sandoval was on Nick Vile's podcast, he was talking recently.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, Sandoval was like, she's acting like this and she's acting like that. And Nick was like, but do you really get to gauge how she feels?
Can't believe I'm agreeing with that man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it had me thinking about how people have very different optics about cheating and who's, allowed to do what and who's allowed to do whatever. Anyway.
It's a body.
Huh?
They're catching bodies and talking to another person that you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought let's dive a little bit into cheating. Neither of us have experienced blatant cheating. Thank God. If that day is to come, that'll be 4 podcast episodes in one. Mm-hmm. But I wondered, what do you consider cheating?
I consider a lot of things cheating.
You want to say some?
Yeah, say some.
Okay. Let's say your man goes out.
Okay, he's out.
He's out.
He caught 2 bodies already for me. No, I'm just kidding. No, he can go out.
Okay.
Obviously.
We'll get to the bodies part of it because I do have that as a separate section.
Okay.
He goes out. Mm-hmm. Okay. He meets a girl out, and maybe she's in he's with all the boys, she's with all her girls. Okay. He buys all the girls drinks.
Why?
From the other group.
Okay, why?
Do you consider that cheating?
I don't know if I consider that cheating, but I'd be extremely pissed.
Right.
Why
are you picking a fight when he gets home?
How would I find out?
Venmo.
Oh, I look at his Venmo?
Yeah.
They're Venmoing him?
Actually, I don't know why I said
Well, how would he find, why would that, then
I don't know how
you
find out.
Drinks.
Just know somehow
you
find out. Yeah. Maybe his card's connected to your thing. I don't fucking know. Somehow you see a big charge.
If I find out through anyone but him.
Right.
If I find out when he and his boys think it's so cool that they buy all those girls drinks. Mm-hmm. B, I'd be very mad. I don't know if I would consider that cheating. Mm-hmm. I would literally get very upset and then question him a lot. What is he actually doing? Oh my God, wait.
How many bodies is that to you?
45. No, I'm just kidding. That's as many shots as he bought for those girls.
Okay, real.
That's how many bodies it is.
What did we see the other day that we were like, oh my God, actually it was real life. I was about to say, what were we talking about the other day that we were like, if my man ever did that, I'd be pissed. But it was real life.
What was it?
Can we bleep this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember, I was like, if my man ever. Actually, I have a story about. So when I was on the other end of it, I was one of the girls. I wasn't the girlfriend, obviously. But
the other woman.
No, listen. And this girl.
kidding.
This girl looked crazy, and I don't want to look crazy like this girl. So let me.
The
explain.
girlfriend looked crazy. Okay.
Myself and two of my besties. We were like. Maybe like 17 or something like that. We went to like a food place. Mm-hmm. This guy that was working at the counter, we first of all were like all ordering at this place for the first time, so we're fumbling. Yeah, we're like we don't know, we're indecisive, whatever. The guy that was taking our orders was like cracking jokes. He was making us laugh. And if you know anything about my two, you know this story.
I've heard this story.
If you know anything about my two other friends, anybody that's funny, anybody that's cracking jokes, that's automatically their best friend. Like automatically, they love to make friends everywhere they go. Mm-hmm. So he was cracking jokes, whatever. We like loved him by the end of our interaction, strictly platonically. We're not attracted to him. Okay, he was also like older than us. Yeah. Okay, whatever. We go eat, we do our thing, we're about to leave, and one of my friends is like, let's go say bye to him, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We get up, we go to the counter, he's not at the counter, okay? Also, when this is all happening, it's closing down. We came like right when it was closing, so it was closing down. Mm-hmm. We're like, is so-and-so back there? We're so unassuming. We're like, is so-and-so back there? Mm-hmm. And they were like, why? And we're like, oh, we just wanted to say bye to him. So we finish, we walk back, we're like, is so-and-so back there? And they're like, why? And we're like, we just want to say bye. Like, so innocent, like, didn't even think anything of it. We're like, we just wanted to say bye. Yeah. The girl goes back and gets another girl. This girl comes charging forward with, like, the biggest sinister grin on her face. And she's like, oh, I heard you're looking for, let's give him a name, Sam. I heard you're looking for Sam. And we're like, yeah, we just wanted to say bye. Not even realizing her energy. This is all hindsight now that I'm like noticing how she came. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we just want to say bye. Why? We're like, we just thought he was like really funny. And like, we just thought we'd say bye on our way out. And she was like, funny? So just so you know, Sam's my boyfriend. And we were like, oh, okay. I blacked out from this point on. So like, I don't remember the actual words. But she starts going off. Okay. I swear to God, she's also older than us, going off. And if you saw what I look like at 17, we all looked childlike, okay? Yeah. She's going off on us, whatever. We decide, okay, we don't say anything. We leave, okay? As we're walking out, we hear, I kid you not, I swear on everything, we hear the entire staff, like that's left over, start clapping, like, go off, queen, go off. We literally bust out laughing because we could not believe what the fuck. We were like, what the fuck?
That's
like,
so
what?
Weird.
Entire staff of fucking like adults clapping for her.
You guys look young.
We looked young. So then we go around because our car's parked in the back. We go around to the back. I kid you not. The staff, so it's like a long walkway from the kitchen and there's a back door that's open. Yeah. Okay. Our car's parked in the parking lot by the back door. So they clap us out. We walk around. We're like, what the fuck just happened? What? What? We then start like being like, what the fuck? Like, huh? We walk. They're laughing at us from the back door as we go to the car. We get in the car. We sit there in silence, and then we start busting out laughing. And I kid you not, we didn't stop talking about that, like replaying what the fuck happened for like 3 days.
Because 3 days, crazy.
It was ridiculous. So that's to say, when I think about the story of like you come out there and I don't want to be that girl.
I don't want to like look crazy.
Maybe we'll do one of these, like
join in the conversation.
No, I'm kidding about it. I'll like definitely talk to him about it later. But
you're like this.
Yeah, like, but oh my God, actually, yeah. I'm sorry, I just started having like flashbacks of other things. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm not the other woman, but I just started having like flashbacks. What kind of flashback? Cheating. Anything that is like physical, I consider cheating.
Yeah, but like physical, like
kissing.
Okay.
Hooking up.
What if they're like
holding hands? That's cheating.
What
That's
if she's
intimate. Anything
what if she's
intimate,
rubbing, like
okay,
arms,
I would need to see.
legs?
Am I finding this out or am I seeing it?
You're seeing it. What if they're rubbing each other?
That's cheating.
Okay.
And then
It
in
is cheating.
terms, okay, let me ask you some other questions.
Okay.
What if he has a dating app?
That I'm going to jail.
Like you go and you see on his phone that
I'm
he has
going
the
to
app.
jail for breaking his phone in half.
Oh my god.
Dating apps?
Violent.
If it's raining, I'm fucking throwing it in the rain.
No, I think that's definitely cheating. Because
That
what are
is
your intentions?
100% cheating.
Talking to people
On
cheating.
the dating apps? Or just
in
talking?
general.
Like flirting?
Yeah. Girls DM
Oh.
cheating.
Yeah. Why are you DMing?
Yeah, why are you DMing?
Why are
And
you
she's like, she's
DMing?
my friend. I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
What else is cheating? Dancing on the dance floor. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. What,
Single,
like
one-on-one.
grinding?
Let's say they're doing like suavemente on the dance floor.
I don't know. Yes.
You think it's cheating?
I think it's borderline.
I mean, to do a twirl,
I've
you
been
might as
twirled
well
a lot.
spit in my face. Like, it's so disrespectful.
I'd be very sad.
I would be super sad. Let's say,
But like imagine me going like I saw my boyfriend twirling a girl.
I want you guys to know though, Lila and I don't think we would be like confrontational. I think we
No.
would just be so sad.
I'd be really sad.
Yeah.
I think
It'd
I'd be
really
very,
have to
very
get me
sad.
there for me to like be like, I'd probably be sad first, then angry or something.
Unless it was the dating apps, I think I would be very just silently sad.
I think that's so disrespectful, especially most likely if you had a
Breaking his
dating
phone.
app, some people in the area would see.
Yeah.
You know
like
how-
what if you guys saw him on the apps?
But
No.
because I'll be seething. I'll never listen.
You have to keep that in too.
It takes a lot to forgive. And I don't know if I have that forgiveness.
Yeah, that's a different kind of like scariness. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
not fucking But silently embarrass me. I silently embarrass myself every day. I wish I could break up with myself like that.
Here's some other stupid ones. Your man
Okay.
giving a girl a piggyback ride.
Can I be real
Or you're
with
at
you
a
guys?
concert and she's on his shoulders.
First of all, let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the idea of being picked up. So if he's picking up another woman, I'm going to consider that cheating because how fucking dare you pick up another woman? I'd be so mad.
Yeah.
I'd probably cry. The shoulder things, I'd be very confused. Unless it's his like sister, cousin.
Like you're at a concert and there's like a short little 4'11" girl and he's like, you're on my shoulders.
I'd be like, and so I'm fucking chopped liver to you? What the fuck?
She's like, I can't see.
Be like,
No, I'd be
okay,
like- I'd be like,
move her
you-
up more.
No, I would literally be like, you idiot. You fell for that. She couldn't see.
She wants her coochie near your head.
Oh my God.
She does.
Okay. I believe you.
I'm mad now. I'm upset.
What's another one? You come up with like a stupid cheating one. And
A
we'll see if we
stupid cheating
consider it
one?
Cheating.
I don't know what. Those are all kind of crazy.
Those are crazy.
The
Let me see
shoulder
if I have
one's
some more.
crazy. On his shoulders. We should.
Okay, wait. I have some written. Ready?
Okay.
Is it cheating if you kiss someone else but tell your partner about it right away?
Yes.
Yes. Is it cheating if you and your friend kiss in the heat of the moment but immediately realize it was a mistake and both agree to forget it ever happened and never bring it up to anyone else?
Yes.
Hearting a girl story. That's the last one I wanted to do.
I'm gonna be so real.
You know how like serious people take that shit?
I don't take it that serious because I heart everybody's story no matter what, and so
I also
don't
heart everybody's
know.
story. I'm not really intentional with the heart.
I'm not. Yeah, in my head, I'm like hearting anyone's story.
I find that
I
men are
don't
maybe
know.
more intentional with the heart.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, then I guess because I don't know. I have mixed emotions.
But I guess it also
If it's like
depends
a
on
pretty
who it
bomb
is.
ass like baddie selfie
Yeah.
of her, then I'll be like, oh, okay, why are you hearting this? But other than that, like if it's like the sky, if it's like anything else, I don't know. I'm not really
So it's
picky on that.
context.
I
It's
guess
the
context.
Okay, Slay.
'Cause
Okay,
why?
now we can say, let us know what you think is cheating. Do
Yeah,
you
let us
consider
know.
these very irrational things cheating? Yes or
I'm
no?
curious.
Actually, not irrational. Some of them are very rational.
I think so too.
Okay. Next thing I wanted to talk about is
Uh-huh.
when your friend has a crush versus when you have a crush. Because I think there's a stark difference, especially when it
100%
comes to our friend
Friend.
group and the way we treat each other and then the way we freak out when we're treated that way. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real because it's really embarrassing to admit that I like someone with my friends sometimes. I show
Why
them
is that?
I'll finish.
Okay.
I'll show them pictures. They kind of hesitate. They look at me. Okay. I tell them things. They look at me a little crazy, and I get excited about these things, and I'm still looked at crazy sometimes. And so, yeah, in this friend group, I feel like it's a little hard to admit you have a crush on someone because I think we're all a little judgy.
Do you feel as if that's universal? Do you feel as if you've given that back?
I think we want our best friends to have like the best person, the hottest person with each other. So I understand, but you know, I have a Leo and Virgo best friend. They're gonna be a little judgy on it, so it's a little hard sometimes.
Yeah.
But when it's like them, I think I'm looking at you a little crazy, but it's just like, you know,
a little. I don't think there's a man I've shown Lila where she's been like, he's cute. Not one. We also have very different types, but like I can sometimes see the cuteness in yours. I have before where I can be like, you know, this is not for me, but this is your tea for sure.
And one day I will see the cuteness in yours. I know I will. I saw your eye twitch. I saw your eye twitch. So I saw it, the tiniest twitch. I do think some of them are cute.
To be fair,
we have not the same type.
We don't have the same type. Also, I don't get, you know, sometimes my feelings are hurt because I'm like, but like also there are men that I've liked in the past that, you know, and so, and I then wish somebody was like, Nikki.
Well, she was silent about some of the men, so I don't know where she could be like, she was either silent or she wasn't showing. So let's be real.
That's a really bad habit we both have, and I think that goes back to certain traumas. But we both do this thing where we think it's so incredibly embarrassing to have a crush.
I do.
And it's like to admit you have a crush and like not in fun, like throwaway, like it's kind of cute, but like in a like, I don't know, I kind of like him kind of way is like, it's like a gut punch to me.
It is. It hurts my heart. My heart sinks.
Especially when it becomes real. It's more fun when it's light and I don't know, when I keep it undercover, I feel better about it. When I tell you guys, that makes it real.
Yeah, it does. I said that a lot too. When I'm like telling you guys about someone, I'm like, this is too real. And so I'm not going to do it.
And also it jinxes it. Every time I tell them about something, it disappears into the void.
Yeah, I believe that jinxes too. Oh my God, look at us. But our friend.
Okay. This is why we bring this up.
She's going to hate that. We know someone. She said she didn't want to be specified.
Okay, we're not going to specify any information.
Anon
we're going to dance around it.
Okay.
Can we give this friend a name? Ella.
Yeah. Okay.
Ella.
Okay, so we have a friend named Ella.
We have a friend named Ella.
We love Ella so much.
We love Ella so much. Ella's in a situation right now.
Give me time out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be real. We all have a thing where it's visible. You know?
100%.
We're very visual people.
We can
exaggerative.
Read. Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to say, and then now you can continue on with Ella.
Okay. When either of us have crushes or feel some type of way, you reads.
See it.
You can see it.
You can
especially
see it.
With, like, what do you think? We're about to expose ourselves. What do you think your cue is?
Nikki and Joe have said that I have a certain thing. It's like a certain laugh. It's a certain look that I give. And I forgot what the third thing is, but I just remember you guys saying there's a laugh and a look that I give.
There's a laugh and a look.
It makes me want to die because they talk about the laugh, they imitate the laugh, and then they say I like blink a lot. I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it was. Like, was like looking. I can't explain it, and I don't want to explain it because I don't want to embarrass myself.
I'm trying to go back, but definitely the laugh is her indicator.
The laugh, I do remember like Joe and Nikki like sitting for like 15 minutes trying to imitate this certain like giggle that I do, and I'm like,
and if you're a man out there listening to this and you feel like you've heard this laugh, you haven't.
No, you haven't. It's none of your business.
It's a very specific laugh that only Joe and I can pinpoint, so don't try to put yourself in that position.
You don't know my giggle.
What do you think mine is?
Oh, I know what Nikki's is, and she hates it, but it's
don't be
okay.
Be,
it's more like this. You know,
it's so like that. Ugly. It's so ugly
and like staring too. Like we have a staring problem. I think
we do have a staring problem.
Because it's like
it's so ugly.
It's literally like how you like, you know how people like imitate girls, like, ooh, I'm a girl. Like that's like how Nikki is.
It's so ugly. Let me actually
I
tell.
actually love it.
No. Okay, well, first of all, it definitely is, especially when I had lashes, it definitely is the eyes. Like, I love a look
It's
up
an eye
moment.
thing. It is a look up moment.
It's a
really
look up moment for
thing.
sure. Oh, I'm cringing. But I don't want to expose myself. But at some point in time, I did see a video of myself talking to a person.
I need this video so desperately bad because I already know what it looks like. I got to see it in person too.
I feel like I dreamt it.
Nope. It was real. It happened.
But there is a video of me somewhere talking to a person where I kid you not, it should be burned. Like, I need to be institutionalized for this video because I'm literally like so like
it's crazy because it looks so
embarrassing.
It's crazy because I think we just know each other so
we
well.
know each other too well. It would look normal to anybody else.
So normal to everyone, but you know, it's a giggle fest. Like,
oh, I know. Ew.
And if I'm drunk, I have to like pinpoint that moment.
I was just about to say, especially if I have a drink in me, I like am loose and goose and like I'm not thinking about it. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to my natural like
her like her natural state, like flirting.
It's so ugly.
Girl, I loved it. It was fun to watch.
Yeah,
it's always fun to kind of watch.
That's
not participate.
When your friend has a crush versus you, it's always fun to be a voyeur. It's never fun to be the one that's watched, or perceived.
Yeah, Ella.
To go back to Ella, Lila and I went out with this old friend of ours, Ella.
Yeah,
at some point, and we realized through the night that Ella has this thing.
Ella's
called googly eyes or heart eyes, and Ella does not notice these googly eyes or heart eyes, but Lila and I noticed it very
immediately.
Quickly. Okay, and
Nikki and I do this thing, you know, that we know that something's going on.
Yeah, and we like all of like everybody does it. That all of our friends do it, but it's like this grabby thing where we're like so like that we don't know what to do, so we just start going like this. Ready? Go. Bring your arm. We just start going in public and we're like,
Joe's the worst at it, you guys. I want you to know.
We'll be like,
Joe's the tightest
if
gripper
Lila's
in
closer,
the universe.
Literally, or sometimes Lila doesn't think, I kid you not.
I have
she
to
gets
grip.
too excited. She grips or she grabs onto my collar like
and
a
I
psycho,
have to pull.
and she's like pulling me.
I have to. It's like a comfort thing. I don't know why. I have to like pull on you guys.
But to watch our friend, Ella, let me not hesitate. To watch Ella from this other perspective was so funny. And then we brought it up to Ella since, and Ella's literally like, no,
nothing happened. That didn't happen.
Lila like, we know what we saw.
We do.
You cannot like convince me of anything else. And Ella literally said it's fun when it's like fun and exciting. Like she wants us to talk about it because she thinks it's funny. But if it was to become real, it's too much for her. So
it is.
But it got us thinking like when your friend has a crush and how fun it is to like tease them and pinpoint the shit that they do.
Yeah.
Versus when you have a crush and it's like so.
It's embarrassing, you guys.
I want you to know I'm the worst person to have a crush.
No, Nikki is kind of really. I'm sorry. I love you so much.
Mentally unstable.
She's just like. It's a little hard because like if we want to explain something fun that she did, she's like, oh, and I'm like, Nikki, please, just like let me get the word out.
Please say nothing. Meanwhile, when it's Lila, I'm like, Lila, you did this and you did that.
She has like the fun. I'm like, Nikki, stop. She goes, wait, hold on. And then you did this and then you did that.
No, I'm really bad because first of all, Lila lets things like. Well, recently no, but she's a lot easier of disposing of things in her brain. I feel.
Oh yeah.
You'll take your time to like go through it, but you'll dispose of it.
I do. I have to.
It'll be a month from now, and I'll be like,
yeah,
I can never step.
I personally, no. I'm not like that. Thank God. I like to step foot in places because I think it's fun.
Yeah,
like
it's like you have short term like anxiety about those things. I have long term anxiety.
I just need to like go through the anxiety to get over it, and then I'm done. And then unless you bring it up again, I'm like, oh my God, wait, was that bad? Yeah. And then I'm just like back at it again. But usually I'm like, I just have to go through it and then I'm good.
That's why I'm really going to try to break that cycle of like, it goes back to being embarrassed.
Yeah.
I've never, ever been a person that's comfortable having a crush. Ever. Even when I was a little kid, I never told anybody when I had a crush. Like, I don't think I had a middle school crush.
I did.
Which is so quintessential.
Joe can literally attest to that.
I don't think I ever had a middle school crush. That's why I loved having crushes when I was young on figures or like, you know what I mean? The Justin Biebers and the whatever. I love that because there's no like you know, I can openly speak about those things and not feel like a psycho. So it's different now that I've gotten older. But yeah, I have to like break that thing of like feeling embarrassed and not wanting to tell friends. To be fair, I did once and it backfired heavily. You know
that
this
one
all
doesn't
too
count.
well. So I have to break that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I've gotten better, but you know.
I think so.
It's not easy for me.
It's a little hard. That's okay. We'll just it'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, if you see us in the same outfit in the next couple of episodes, you need to mind your business.
Wait, can we harmonize when we do that? I'll go high.
Mind
No, I'm going high. You go low.
Mind your business.
Oh.
Because our good friend here is leaving for a long period of time, and we're gonna try the Zoom vibe, but we still would like these backups just in case that doesn't follow through. So, you know, we're gonna stay in this.
We've
cute
been
little
doing
comfy
like
outfits.
3 firsts.
We've been doing 3 firsts. So we have 6 on deck right now.
Yeah, 3
this
episodes.
is going to be 6.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so thank you so much. We'll see you next episode. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye. Same time next week.
My hands are fucking frozen. Same time next week.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, thank God it was recording. Thank God.
Fuck off.